Happy Saturday, and it's time for a new vlog. How is everyone doing? It is relatively late here. Should have been vlogging this morning, but kind of really needed to sleep in today, huh? Oh yeah. You know, a couple days out of the year, it really should be more than a couple days, but a couple days out of the year, I tend to really just sleep all the way in. I honestly am a very nocturnal creature. I think a lot of my username tends to really speak to my sleeping habits. I honestly really don't know. I can actually function very well on like 5-6 hours of sleep, and a lot of people, well, they need 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Otherwise, they will feel like they've had a bunch of nightmares all night long. No pun intended. All right, so today we have a great talking vlog lined up. New video on my main channel tomorrow, let alone on my other channels as well. Like I said, relatively still busy, especially post-Christmas here. But today we're going to be talking about, something mighty yummy in the tummy. What's yummy in my tummy was some afternoon coffee burpees here. Okay. The bung board hasn't really changed too much since yesterday. I was actually really, I've just been busy all around. Like, it's holiday seasons tend to be like the busiest time for people. And especially if you're like blogging on YouTube, it's very repetitive in the same manner. But then again, I'm pretty much just going to be an autopilot probably until like after New Year's. But didn't really do a whole lot on RuneScape, but I did upgrade my boat. We'll be showing that in tomorrow's video, along with many other things as well too. So I did do some boat upgrades. I still got to go ahead and do a quest. I got to be doing a bunch of things because I got to build a salvaging station on my boat. I gotta upgrade my boat even further for some boats and hoes, but really excited to grind out sailing pretty hard. Oh yeah, I gotta grind it out very hard here. My gaming channel is gonna have a lot of 2004scape content, rock and rolling. And if you are having any health issues out there, definitely check out my carnivore channel, aka health related channel. I'm a very carnivore-based human being, which means I primarily eat a lot of animal-based products. If you don't know what I mean, or kind of really are not been following along, I had some really bad health issues. They've been completely reversed because of some low-carb and carnivore-style diets. Yeah, those are a thing. Doctors and dietitians will say that you're going to kill your body if you go ahead and heal yourself with proper nutrition, not drugs. I am a very Mother Nature friendly human being. Not to mention I've been completely sober now for the last over a year now. Alcohol has been purged from my life. Can't really complain. Haven't had a hangover in over a year. But yeah, if you are having any health issues, definitely check out that content because maybe that will be motivation to anyone out there suffering. And if you don't believe the stuff that I say or talk about, just go ahead and type it in onto YouTube and look at people like Dr. Eric Berg, Dr. Ken Berry, Dr. Sean Baker, the OG carnivore, many other people out there, especially in the low-carb carnivore community. Okay, so to dive right into today's talking point, in the lower, well, it's a little different. It's my lower left here, but it's you all lower right. Do you remember this? What is that? Well, if I'm not mistaken, Nightmare, does that look like Stealing Creations? Oh boy. Yeah, it kind of, well, it kind of does in a way look like Stealing Creations. What the hell happened to the bung board? Hold on. Here we go. So I uploaded this video. It's hard to believe that it's been 17 years. 17 years since I uploaded this video. Stealing Creations. November 11th, 2008. Stealing Creations, which is just a forgotten thing on... First of all, it is forgotten across RuneScape overall. It is forgotten on RuneScape 2, which is now RuneScape 3. Old school RuneScape obviously doesn't have Stealing Creations. A couple years ago, there was actually a really big talk and debate about bringing Stealing Creations back into the game. I guess the old school RuneScape team didn't really, kind of really dig it in a way. But then again, there are a lot of things that, in theory, does replace Stealing Creations. But if you were on RuneScape during this period, it was a wild roller coaster ride for you, because just doing this mini game, it could save you a lot of GP, and it could also give you a lot of EXP. I ended up getting 99 construction. OMFG, time for a new video. Minigame. It was a little more than a minigame. I ended up getting 99 construction back in 2000. Yeah, so it actually did. 11 November 2008 is when Stealing Creations dropped on the game, which is just absolutely crazy. I was still rocking a purple party hat back then. But Stealing Creations, I think I was actually, yeah, I was just in a random event. Hold on one second here. I gotta do a better job here for some presentation here. There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and go ahead and move this over right. Yeah. You know, I just updated OBS. Everything should be rock and rolling now. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so this game, this update came out 11 November 2008, like I said. What is Stealing Creation? Well, it's a mini game that is actually really fun, and it's primarily based around skilling, although there is PvP in the game. And it's pretty much the equivalent of, like, I want to say Capture the Flag and also King of the Hill. Call of Duty has this style of gameplay as well, where you gotta basically take control of an area for X amount of minutes, and then you gain points. So that's pretty much what Stealing Creations is. And every game, whether you win or lose, you get points. And you can trade in those points for essentially items that will benefit your skill. I ended up getting 99 construction at a half price reduced cost because I was using Sacred Clay hammers. And I ended up doing Oak Dungeon Doors 2010 to 99 construction. When I did Stealing Creations, I would buy the Stealing Creations hammer, which would replace the hammer, like a normal hammer on RuneScape, in my inventory to a Stealing Creation hammer, and that hammer would also give me double of the amount of EXP for making an Oak Dungeon door. So not only did it save me a tremendous amount of money to 99 construction, it was also very fun to do Stealing Creations. During this time, I actually did Stealing Creations with a lot of people in my friends chat, and we would just go into one world and just basically pretty much just like fuck shit up and just you know, I mean, it just, you know, it's people versus player. I would have my friends on one team, and then I would have a bunch of you all on my team, and we would basically do my friends versus me and random people. And then we would do the opposite. It would be all my friends and myself versus random people. It was just fun. It was really fun. I had a blast. 2010, I remember doing this significantly, and it saved me so much GP. It was just insane. And back in 2010, something like this was just so unheard of. I should say back in 2008, this was very unheard of. But if you wanted to save GP on a 99, there were no buyable. The Treasure Hunter didn't exist. Double EXP live weekends, like 10 days, weren't around. This was the OG way to essentially get double experience in the game. You had to earn it. It wasn't handed to you. You had to actually know what the hell you were doing. Not to mention, I didn't know what the hell I was doing, honestly, until I actually started doing this in 2010. Um, it is very much based on your skilling levels. So in right now in 2008, my levels were utter poop. But going in 2010, I had 99 crafting, I had 99 smithing, fletching, cooking, fire making, fishing. I had all the 99s that would benefit on this game. So it was overall just very fun to do. Now, why do I want to talk about this for a vlog? Because something like this... Oh, so as you basically see on the screen here, the barriers. So if you are on the opposing team, you would have to attack the barrier to come in and to kill me. So right now I'm basically pretty much in a safe zone, which is pretty cool. And obviously there's other teammates with the red capes on the opposite side of the map. In a way, it kind of really reminds me of StarCraft. In theory, like, we have our own base in one side of the map. The enemy has their own base in the other side of the map. And yeah, it just overall, it's fun. Obviously, when shit starts going crazy and people start attacking each other, oh man, it gets really interesting very quickly. Should this really be installed on old school RuneScape? For a nostalgic experience, I think the old school RuneScape would eat this alive, because it would definitely bring back a lot of great memories. But what benefit would it really add to the game? If anything, it would actually kind of really deteriorate the game a little bit. Because if you think about it, if you want to go ahead and get 99 smithing on old school RuneScape, doing Blast Furnace is phenomenal. If you want to go ahead and get, 99 fletching, forget about it. Like it is so quick. The new type of logs, the new type of like stuff that we did not have back in 2000 or RuneScape 2 days is significantly greater. If you want to go ahead and get 99 construction, I mean, yeah, construction is still expensive, but at the same manner, I mean, making GP is a lot easier compared to making GP back in 2008, 9, and 10. I think I get my ass whooped here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do. I'm using a scimitar. This dude is using a and multi does exist on this game as well. Anyways, 2010, if you were to say I made 60 million GP in 1 month, you are pretty much doing something high-end. Right now on old school RuneScape, if you say that you made 60 million GP in 1 month, that is utter dog shit. Simplest way to really put it. GP money making on old school RuneScape has never been easier. It's never been more accessible, and it's never been a laughable and downplayed thing to really do. If you really want a lot of GP, you go and do raids. If you want average amount, if you want above average GP, just go on the RuneScape wiki. I mean, doing rune crafting is phenomenal money. Just like, there are so many easier ways to make money. So therefore, the whole point of stealing creations is to save you money. But then again, like, money comes at you left and right in old school RuneScape. Now obviously it's not like RuneScape 3 where money is just handed to you straight up left and right, treasure hunter and microtransactions. That's different. But it would be really fun to be able to do this again on old school RuneScape, just for like the activity wise. The old school RuneScape team doesn't even have to do like sacred clay hammers or like sacred clay knives, sacred clay, like butterfly nets. There doesn't even have to be a reward shop. I would actually love to be streaming on Twitch or YouTube and grab like maybe a couple dozen of you people and say, hey, let's just go stealing creations and just like mess around for a little bit. I think that would be really fun and really awesome. Then again, I don't control RuneScape. I don't own the damn game. But I will definitely say that my time on Stealing Creations was definitely notable and memorable. And, oh man, I honestly miss it more than anything. It kind of sucks 2004 Scape doesn't actually have this as well. But yeah, 2008, November 11th, that is just... Oh man, that's crazy. Well, what song did I use for this video? I was actually using copyrighted music in my videos back then. Disturb the Game. Probably going to jam out tonight for listening to Disturb music. All right, my friends, I'm going to wrap stuff up here. Hopefully you enjoyed this nostalgic vlog. Let me know down below if you remember doing Stealing Creations. So many people did this like religiously. I was one of them. I benefited so much. It would be awesome if we can actually get Stealing Creations again on the game. Yeah. Otherwise, I love you all. Keep it real. See you tomorrow with a new vlog. Ooh. And, like this video later.